Hey YouTubers, I know my hair is covered up today. That's because I am not doing a video about my hair. I am actually doing a video about the Diva Cup. Yes, so there's been a lot of buzz about it, and I only recently found out about it in September at the Toronto Natural Hair Show. There was actually a workshop called the Womb Detox by Deborah Allen, also known as the Healthy Diva. And one of the things she spoke about in regards to having a healthy womb and a healthy body is eliminating toxic things that we use every so often, like pads and tampons, and how unhealthy those are for you. And if you were going to take that route, go to natural pads or the Diva Cup. So the Diva Cup initially is, dropped one. I have two because they are two different sizes, and it's initially works like a tampon in regards to it going up in your vagina, but then it's a suction. So what it does is that all the blood drips in, how it works, and then you squeeze, pull it out, and dump it out, wash it, use it again. That's just the gist of it, but there's more thorough instructions in the box. I'm actually going to show you guys kind of how to do it to the best of my ability. So what you're going to do is there's two ways to do it. You could either fold it in half and curve it, and then stick it up in your vagina. Or you can, I was going to demonstrate, but I was like, nah, that won't be a good idea. No, I'm kidding. Okay, but seriously, you can either do it that way, or you can still pretty much fold it the same way, but roll it like on each other. Hope that makes sense. It's still pretty much the same way, but instead of just half, it comes over, folds over. Then it goes up. You let go when it reaches about halfway so that the suction can happen. And then you have to turn it just to make sure it's in there. Well, just to make sure it's settled in there properly. And then this should still be left hanging out all here. And that's pretty much it. And then when it's ready to be taken out, you squeeze the bottom to make sure that the suction is loosened, and then you pull it out. And that's pretty much the easy breezy way to do it. Now, before I get into why I have two different sizes, I will show you that the Diva Cup comes in two sizes. So, size 1 and size 2. And initially I got size 2. Now, I got size 2 because it says size 2 is for A, either you are over 30, or B, you've had a child. Now, I am not over 30, but I have had a child. So I'm like, okay, size 2. Try size 2, it's feeling really uncomfortable. Not too much, but enough for me to be like, I don't think this is my size. And I actually think it's too big. So I actually ended up buying size 1 after. I just got it about a month ago, and it feels so much better in compared to size 2. So ultimately, although there are guidelines, they are only guidelines, and you should know yourself. When I first looked at the two sizes, I felt more that I would be size 1, but I was like, okay, well, let me just not take the chance, because if it's too small, it'll leak and all that good stuff. So, but ultimately, just look at it, know your size, and figure out what's right for you. Now, one of the things I like about the Diva Cup is that overall, especially if you get it on sale, it's going to be way cheaper in the long run. Apparently, these things could last for years. Actually, I think the instruction says 1 year, but even if it's just 1 year, it still ends up being cheaper. In Canada, the price is around $40, but I always wait for the sales. So the first one I got for about 30 something, and the second one I got for like 25 plus tax, because the gentleman was just so nice. You know, it goes a long way saying hi to people, especially when they're the manager and you don't even know. So that's what ended up happening. The size 1, when I got it after, it wasn't even on sale, but because the manager seen me leaving and I was so friendly to him beforehand, just saying hello and how are you, I guess he decided to let me have this for a sale price, even cheaper actually than a sale price. But I am grateful. So yeah, it's actually made out of silicone. This material is actually a lot healthier. It's chemical free, it's safe, and I think it's so cute because it actually comes with these little bags. Can you see it? There we go. And it has a pin that says Diva. It comes in it, and then you have to put it on wherever you feel like putting it on, your backpack or whatever. Now, my review of the Diva Cup, I personally love the Diva Cup. To be perfectly honest though, I'm still getting used to it a bit, and I've had it for a few months, only because I usually use pads, and I never really liked tampons. I use them every once in a while if I had to or felt like I had to. But then there's that long string and you just pull it out. With this, there's no long string. Now, I'll be honest, it has gone all the way up. But if you're totally terrified, have no fear. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to go up into like your chest or something ridiculous, even into your stomach. All you have to do is, even the instructions say, just lightly push, you know, like you're having a baby or like you're taking a dump, anything like that. Just push in your lower region, and eventually this will start to poke out. Before you pull it out though, just make sure that you squeeze to let go of the suction and then gently remove it. It eventually takes getting used to. I know a few people that I've recommended it to, and they told me that they love it. So give it a chance. Once you get used to it, see how it feels. I personally think this is still easier. It says it lasts up to 12 hours. I have not gone up to 12 hours to say it has. I'll say I leave it in longer than a pad, but still not 12 hours, I would say. That's also what I like about it. I could put it in and not think about it. I can go about my business, go about my day without changing it all the time. But the problem with these things, it's not really with this, but when you're in a public vicinity, let's say you didn't put it in, or you put it in way earlier than when you were leaving, and you have to take it out. It's not like a pad where you throw it in the bin right next to you and then you take out a new one. You would have to go and rinse it out and then put it back in. Now, they do have a Diva wash, so you could also carry that with you. It's not big, it's small. Wash it out in your stall and then put it back in, or carry two. There you go. And then that's what you have this pouch for, this pretty pouch. So that is also another alternative. Or just time yourself, you know, just before you leave, take care of your business, wash it out, put it in again. It's really not that much of an inconvenience, more inconvenience than a pad. It really isn't, and actually is more of a convenience, especially if you have the Diva wash and you're worried about being out, or if you make sure that you time your day and you put it in just before you're leaving. I'll also add that I don't feel it at all when it's inside. It feels very comfortable. I could go about my day doing whatever I need be, whether it's me going to pole fitness class or running or whatever I'm doing. I feel perfectly comfortable. It's not feeling any type of weird way. You don't even know it's there. It's really only the initial putting it in, taking it out. And such is life. Once you get the gist of it, it will get more comfortable and we will get used to it. So that's pretty much my quick review about the Diva Cup. I hope, oh wait, let me show you guys the difference in size. I know I kept on looking at it for a reason. There was another reason. This is the size 1, this is the size 2. There's not too much of a difference, really, but there is a difference if I look at it. There really is. So if one size seems uncomfortable, go with the other size. Okay? I keep on dropping it, especially the big one. So, but yeah, it's a lot safer, a lot better for your womb. And if you really, really are pressed upon not getting the Diva Cup, please make sure that you try and go for natural pads. The chemicals and bleach in pads, as I was learning in that workshop, is really toxic to our bodies and actually could be a lot of the reasons for fibroids and cysts, painful periods in regards to cramps and things like that. Now, I don't have any personal experience in regards to, oh, my cramps feel better, because I'm sorry to say, ladies, I don't really get cramps during my period. I know women are going to hate me for that, but I don't. I'm sorry. However, the Healthy Diva, she said that it has changed a lot of her clients' lives in regards to the Diva Cups. So just try it out for yourself, see how it works, and let me know how it goes. If you have tried it, leave a comment. If you haven't tried it and you're interested in going for it, have any more questions, please let me know or refer to the website of Diva Cup. I think it's the divacup.com. Just Google Diva Cup. I'll leave the link at the bottom actually. All right, as well as the link for Deborah Allen. Peace and love.